program with Kerbals. Dead space! Kind of planet and rocks. Yes, we're going to play Kerbal Space Program. Because why not? It's space. It's got Kerbals and career mode. What the heck is that? I don't know. Actually, yeah, let's go with that. Because that just looks intense. Alright, so we're going to play career mode. That just came out. As for mods, the only mod I've got installed is the Kethane mod. So that's basically fuel that you can mine on other planets or something like that. I don't actually think I've ever successfully done it or really tried that much, but I haven't played this terribly much. But yeah, campaign mode came out, so that looks like it's a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay. So, from what I understand of campaign mode, you launch ships, do science. I'm going to launch ships and do science with limited resources. Oh yeah, look at that pod. We're gonna put a booster on the pod because we just want a little bit of science, right? I don't know. Let's put a parachute on the pod and a communicron. Yeah, no, I don't care. Sure. Pod Mark 1. So, if I'm given to understand, you can just gain science by performing sciencey things like gathering reports and checking stuff. For example, I haven't even left. But if I do a crew report, you record the crew's assessment of the situation. Well, 1.5 value, sure. That's EVA. Okay, let's do an EVA report. Oh, I don't think a spacesuit was entirely necessary to get here, was it? Nope. Surface sample. The surface is charred and coated with burnt rocket propellant. There are also trace amounts of a conspicuous green substance. I wonder what that could be. A conspicuous green substance? Must be grass. Yep. Must be grass. Okay. So now if we go back to the Space Center, because, well, I can't really get back in the pod. Sort of fell out. But if we go back, I can recover Jebediah. Look at that. I got 11.4 science. And another 1.5 science. Cool. So, didn't even go anywhere. And gotten a bit of science. Enough science to purchase basic rocketry. How hard can rocket science be anyway? Yeah. Fuel tanks, mystery goo, and stack decoupler. All good things, all good things. What's next? For 15 science we can get one of these. 15, 18, 20. General rocketry, so okay, some better engines and stuff. Aerodynamics and that. Another engine. Oh yeah. may want some of that stuff. Okay. So we've just done that. Let's add a couple things to this. We actually haven't even taken off with this pod yet. Pod Mark 1 never actually lifted off the ground. But hey, this was fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, sure. we'll just launch the second pod. Are you ready to launch? Okay. So, this thing, didn't really explain it, but the mystery goo containment unit is, you can observe it, and, well, it's not doing much, but that's fine. But we're just gonna take off and see how far we can get on this fuel. Basically, the beginning of career, from what I understand of it right now, is mostly just flying around, gathering surface samples. A lot of it is even on the surface of your own planet until you get enough resources to, or research rather, to even get off the planet. Let's deploy that that parachute there. So, yeah. But let's do a crew report. Yeah. So what I was saying, yeah, you're gathering science. Like, I just did a crew report for some more science there, like the previous mission, just on the launch pad. I've observed the mystery goo containment unit. I'm going to take a surface sample of the water here and a EVA report when I get down. There we are. Whoa, bouncy. Where'd you go? Yep, let's just do an EVA report from down there. No, spacesuit wasn't necessary. Take a surface sample. Bit of the water, there are bits of vegetation, suggesting strong likelihood that there's land nearby. Well, there is. Oh, you don't look like you're so well off. There. You look a bit better. Let's get back in the pod. Come on. Let's get in. No. Get in my pod. Oh well. Whatever, we'll just do recovery like last time. So, Space Center. Yeah, so I think I'll run a couple missions like this just on the surface to just get some more science, and we'll go from there. Surface sample. This substance is what makes the scientists yell at us when we go into the labs without cleaning our boots first. Yep. That's a keeper. Yep. We're gonna keep that. Climb. This is amazing. What? Crazy staircase of. Oh, there we are. Staircase of whatever. Hello. Knock knock. Anyone in there?
Who is it?
It's Jebediah Kerman. Hello, I'm Jebediah. Hi-ho, Jebediah here. Jebediah. 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 Badiah. Hello. Alright, so with this pod, we made about 50 science on total, I think, something around there. You'll see that I modified it ever so slightly. I found that the pod with just the booster on it was a bit harder to control. But this one here, if things went wrong, then I could just cut the engines, jettison, and then everybody's okay. Right, so what should I spend my science on? I got a fair amount, decent amount, as you can see, 80 science in total actually. So let's just go and research all three of these. Come on, research, there we go. Alright, what's next? Well, starting from the top, we got advanced rocketry. That actually adds in a couple of cathane items, just for storage it appears. And then some better engines, some additional stabilization. Oh, flight control's got the Sputnik, first of the unmanned satellites or whatever. And some basic power science tech. So we got the basic power chargeable battery. What's this? Comms. Oh, science. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, I don't think I can afford anything. Oh wait, or could I? I got 27 science. No, I can't afford anything. Well, with this first wave of stuff, maybe we can get into space. I think, oops. Yeah, if I can actually get up into space, that would be pretty good. I'm sure I get some good science from that. So command pod, it's just, that was another thing. It was pretty uneven. There. So that should even it out, right? We'll be okay. A parachute should be enough, I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna build a really simple rocket here. Okay. And here's my finished product. I think this should maybe do the trick. If it doesn't get me all the way to the top, well, it'll get me somewhere.